Is Civ 6 the best Civ? Maybe. But to explain my hypothesis, I'll have to explain what is Sid Meier's civilization. Sid Meier created civilization some 5,000 to 6,000 years ago, which means he's pretty old. In Civ, you pick up people and lead them through the Stone Age all the way to modern day and even further beyond.
Wake the fuck up,
Barbarian.
We have a city to burn.
Some might even say beyond Earth. Pick any map from the OG Pangea to the island map, an Englishman's paradise. The start of the game determines everything. Either you get a good start or you get a bad start.
Open my eyes!
Explore the world, build great cities, maybe even build a city next to a volcano. You might think that's a bad idea, but don't worry. It's very rare natural disasters occur. At some point in your game, you'll meet your opponents, ranging from a bisexual alcoholic who thought he was a god to a man who decided to cross a river when he couldn't swim and subsequently drowned. And the worst of all, women. Achieve victory through one of many victory types, including the boring science victory to the Chad domination victory. Throughout the game, you manage food, gold, science, and culture. You can even create your own religion and engage in wizard wars. Conquer other players or simply play the turtle in the corner science victory strat. That is basically civilization. So, Civ 6. Is it the Ubermensch of the Civ series? Well, it's very pretty with beautiful landscapes, animations, and very good looking leaders. It has also been absolutely stuffed with new features. From the new districts to the new culture tech tree to arguably the most important new feature, that of Sean Bean talking about pigs.
I am fond of pigs. I am fond of pigs.
The new culture tech tree allows you to research new governments, policy cards, and other important features to suit your own personal playstyle. For example, if you just conquered some big cities and need to teach these people a lesson, you can pick the communist government type and artificially lower their population to more manageable numbers. Culture is now an important feature in the game, but will still never be as useful as science. Being able to recite all of Hamlet isn't going to stop an APFSD's round fired from the barrel of a Leopard 2A7.
I've got you in my sights.
From turning your insides into cranberry jam.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
Districts have changed the meta of the game. Back in Civ 5 days, having a lot of cities was bad, but now city spam is the winning strat. Don't know about you, but managing more than 10 cities will drive me to an early grave. You're now forced to actually plan out your cities for maximum adjacency bonus like some chump. You know you've become a degenerate when you start using map pins. Diplomacy has also received a rework of a kind. The AI now has agendas ranging from normal ones like wanting a strong air force, wanting to have a big navy, and turning Civ 6 into a dating sim. Finally, there's the more spicy ones like social Darwinism, demagoguery, being intolerant, and finally, nuke happy. My, these are quite spicy. I will now go through an average Civ 6 game. We start as Philip II of Spain and build Madrid on the beautiful Guadalquivir river? Okay. We've got gypsum, which is just a fancy kind of rock, and rice, the national dish of all of East Asia. We explore a bit and find a tribal village. Civ 6's loot box equivalent. Get a second scout unit for maximum scouting potential. We discover Dido, whose crowning achievement in life was founding a city, sleeping with a Trojan, and promptly killing herself. Wow. Build a settler and found our second city and create a belief all about stone circles. Look at those stone circles. Wow. We then go from a chiefdom to a classical republic, what a classic, and found our religion, the Golden Cock. Receive 2 floods, 1 turn apart from each other. Get invaded by a suicidal woman. Promptly proceed to beat the shit out of her and raise her city to the ground. Things are going pretty well. We've got a lot of culture, gold, tourism, and some juicy cities, but war eventually comes for us. All I've got to beat these modern armor armies are medieval crossbowmen. And, of course, a giant death robot. After that setback, I went on to promptly win the game.
What?
And that's just the tip of the iceberg with all these new features. Is the game any good? To answer that, we'll have to look at its predecessors.
Show me!
Sid Meier's Starships.
What is that?
Alright, maybe not that one. Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. Alright, I'm clearly taking the piss here, but now it's going to get serious. Sid Meier's Civilization 5. Without expansions. Civ 6 is a very good addition to the Civilization series since the last installment was, quite frankly, shit. It adds a load of nice new features and some controversial ones like loyalty.
Dumb bitch.
An overall new look to the Civilization series with its unique artwork. With all its new crap, there's quite a learning curve going from Civ 5 to Civ 6. However, with all its major expansions, it still cost a whopping €170 for a 6-year-old game.